I'm not gonna lie, this episode got me, man. It was so fucking awesome, emotional. I was so hyped the entire ride, like the entire 20-something minutes. My mouth fell open so many times. But I can really say the only two moments like legit surprised me. Like there were some awesome scenes, but of course we knew that Meliodas was going to take out Hendrickson. We all knew at the end of the day that Elizabeth's journey with the 7 deadly sins was not over yet. The two main things that completely just mind fucked me, where I was to the point like, oh my god, am I really seeing this shit, was first off, Hawk being alive. I legit thought he was dead, like with what happened last episode, and them saying that once you're gone, regardless of how powerful Elizabeth's magic is. And just the scene where Meliodas was like, come back, Hawk, I'll feed you 3 times as much, man. And Bond going over to him saying, I'm sorry for what I said. You are that pig, man. You're the boss. And he and Meliodas even dedicated the victory to Hawk. I was like, oh man, Elizabeth was back there crying. I thought this was the end. I expected to see like a funeral scene next, but then I heard Hawk voice, my eyes shot wide the fuck open. I know this is not the main focus of this episode, but I mean, that legit surprised me, man. I'm like, he's alive. I was like, yes, and he's so fucking kawaii, man. I cannot believe how kawaii this little swine is. It's kind of funny that Hawk doesn't even know how he's alive and why he's so tiny. But another thing that caught me off guard was Gwaela and Gowther being a thing, and that troll smile of his. That was fucking epic. I wasn't surprised that he wasn't dead, because last episode when he got his head ripped off, you know, no one made a real big fuss. Like, if he was really dead, like, if everyone around him knew that he was gone, I believe Meliodas would have screamed or something. Gowther was already pretty mysterious, so I didn't know how he was alive, but, I mean, he can just plop his head back on. He's a badass. But it's been hinted many times, but this episode confirms it. Bond gets Jericho very moist. But I demand a season 2, man. That revenge counter was amazing, and like the second attack that hit Meliodas on purpose and he was just sitting there taking it, I was like, okay, this guy is up to something. He's going to pull off like the most amazing full counter ever. And then Hendrickson said something along the lines of, well, you can't even use full counter now since you deactivated your power. And I'm like, well, shit, what is he going to do? And then that smirk came. I was like, Meliodas is about to tear some shit up. And when that dude floated up like fucking Jesus, I was like, oh my god, this dude is about to tear Hendrickson a new asshole. And he did. His asshole expanded to the size of his body. He disintegrated DBZ style. And I love how Meliodas tried to play it off after all that stuff. When he hit the ground, hopped back up, did a little thumbs up, fell down again. I was like, shit. And Meliodas and Elizabeth are going to be a thing, man. It's completely obvious just how she ran up to him, put his face in her tits to heal him. I mean, that's how I want to be healed whenever I get fucked up. And I'm glad to see that King and Diane actually seem like it's going to become a thing. That was a really awesome scene as well. I was like, dumbass, why would you suggest that she go with Meliodas if you want to get up in that giant ass too? But I mean, I think Diane is actually realizing her feelings towards King, and I really want her to remember exactly how long they've really known each other, because as of right now, King is the only one that knows. And some mysterious bird appeared as soon as Hendrickson got KO'd, so was that him flying off somewhere? I have no idea. If it's not Hendrickson related, I have no idea what the hell's going on there. But we've gained Merlin in the adventure, but now we've lost Bond and maybe King. I'm guessing Bond is about to go see who's really at the top of that horn, who spouted that nonsense about killing Meliodas. The things that I think I should have been shocked at, I really wasn't, simply because the direction this anime has gone so far. Like the scene where Greyamore came out of nowhere and helped, I was pretty sure he was alive because he was around the same area that Veronica was when she supposedly died, and we saw her last episode. So I was like, where is this guy? It wasn't like, is he still dead? I'm like, when is he going to pop up? That's what I was thinking the whole episode. And the thing with Gowther, I was pretty sure he was still alive. Now, me saying that I could guess a few things and that I wasn't really shocked is not me saying this episode was bad, because it was an amazing season finale. I actually cannot wait to dive into this manga, man. I'm about to read this shit right now. I just love the scene at the end where Meliodas said, we have one more sin to find, so your duty is not over yet, Elizabeth. She jumped out the window in the middle of lunch with her princess swag still on. I mean, oh my, that ending was so amazing, man. And this it's one of the season finales that actually gets me hype for the next one. Like, as soon as it ended, I'm like, okay, I want to see more right now. And like I said, I'm about to dive into this story right the fuck after this video. And I totally forgot to mention this while I was talking about Bond earlier. When he said that everyone that I like ends up leaving me, my heart dropped, man. I mean, oh my god, that shit hurt me so deep. I don't know why either, but just the fact that he was talking shit about Hawk and saying that you were never my friend, and then he went out on those words, so he thought like those were the last words that Hawk heard from him. I mean, you could just see the pain in Bond, man. I'm so glad that Hawk is alive, man. That really made my day right there. As soon as I heard his kawaii little voice, I was like, yes, yes. Don't break my heart like this ever again. And also the scene with Liz and Meliodas, when she said that we'll meet again, don't cry. Does that mean like there's something, like we don't really know what's going on with that flashback? Well, I don't, because I don't read the manga. But is she hinting that she's still alive in some other place, or like they'll meet again in the afterlife whenever Meliodas dies or something? Or is she like reincarnated? What if she's reincarnated in like Elizabeth or something? That would be crazy. And after the credits were Gil Thunder and a few other holy knights were looking at this book and saw the symbol on Meliodas' forehead. What is that about? I'm pretty sure it's something demon related. I'm not sure if they said exactly what that book was, but I'm pretty sure it's big to the story, because why else would they show that after the credits at the season finale? So, but tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up for this awesome episode, man, and I'm out.